So you're literally going to see me go from this to something completely glam. I did get out the shower, and so this is like this is definitely third day hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry shampoo it. I have the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Tapioca dry shampoo. So like I said, I'm getting ready for work, and I like to apply dry shampoo in my hair and let it sit throughout the entire makeup process, just so it really marinates in there, and I don't know, it smells fresher throughout the day in my opinion. Put back on the headband. You can get these anywhere. This one's from the Creme Shop. You could find this exact one at TJ Maxx. I saw it. Now, if I'm just talking and I'm not talking about the makeup products in particular, you guys know it's always going to be in the description box. So I did tell you guys, like, oh yeah, I'm like getting ready for work, and whenever I'm like live on Instagram and I'm saying, oh, I'm getting ready for work, everyone's like, where do you work? But they're like asking for location. And I'm like, you're not gonna get it, sweetie. You're not gonna get the location I'm working at. It's literally no secret though. Like, I tell you guys, like, I'm a makeup artist, and hi, that's me. And the good thing about my job is that I could hop around from place to place, and I'm not just like specifically working for like one company. I'm also working for myself as well. So I'm like all over the place. So I mean, I don't have like a designated area that like I work in like all the time, but you know, it's just like weird to me where people just want my exact location. Like, I'm okay, are you okay? I'm not gonna give it to you. You can keep trying in every single live chat, but not today, sweetie. Going along with that, a lot of people think I live in LA, which I don't, but I wish I did. I was born and raised in the Bay Area, and that's in California. It's like a little bit more north than LA. So I still live in California, but I just don't live in the LA area like every other YouTuber and content creator on YouTube. I actually don't really know what makeup look I want to do. I am going to do like full bead, probably colored eyeshadow, who knows. But I do want to do full glam today, so we're totally going to do that. So far I'm just prepping my skin. You guys already saw this in a dedicated video that I uploaded a few weeks ago. Now I'm just going to go right into primer. This is the Catrice Keep Me Matte primer. Love this stuff. It's really good. So I'm actually pre-filming because I want to make sure I have enough videos because starting today, in 2 weeks, I'm going to go to Disneyland with my friend Ryan. You guys have been hearing me talk a lot about Ryan, but like Ryan's like pretty much like my only friend right now. Him and my other friend JC, like those two are like my only two friends. I like having them around in my life. Like, they're really cool, they're really chill. I don't feel like I have to be different or anything, or I don't know, they're just like literally me as like guys. It's weird. And that also brings me on to the topic of, I'm mixing foundations by the way, that also brings me to the topic of, you know, people having problems with girls having guys as friends. And honestly, like, if your guy friends like treat you right, you know, then by all means. And like sometimes, like, no shade to the girls in my life, but like sometimes girls can get toxic, and like we all know that. You need a few guy friends to anchor you and like to always like give their input, like, you know, like if you really are crazy, you know. I mixed the Peach Perfect as well as the Pure Love Your Selfie. I did 1 pump of each. I've never done that before, but it seems like it's going to give me full coverage, and that's what I want. I'm actually really excited to go because I haven't gone on any type of vacation this summer. I have been taking 3 summer classes, which have been actually killing me. It hasn't been fun, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do in order to graduate, and I'm doing it, you know? So we are planning to go for a week. I mean, Ryan's been working a lot, I've been working a lot. We're like, we kind of deserve to like just go. This is kind of gonna be like a friendcation type of thing. Originally, me and Ryan were like, do you even want to match, you know, to Disney? And I was like, I mean, we can. And I found like this really cool shirt. I'm personally not into Star Wars. I know a lot of people might come for me on that, but like, I'm really not. Like, it's not really my thing. It's not really my forte. I've never really been into it. My sister is, so that's that. And we have like all the movies at home, but I just never was into it. I fell asleep through every movie. But ironically, because sometimes Jazzy is a bandwagoner, I decided to get a Star Wars shirt. I got it at H&M. And it literally looks so good. It's like a women's shirt, but it's supposedly oversized. And it is oversized. I'm not going to say supposedly because it is. I already wore it. And so I bought one for Ryan, and it fits him, so it's great. I'm going to show you guys right after I powder. But it's literally so cute. Like, it's so, like, it's honestly like my aesthetic. I love big t-shirts. I'm like a t-shirts and jean type of person, so that's why it's like kind of hard for me to also post fashion videos, because literally my fashion is, well, I'm just gonna pop on this big ass t-shirt, hope it covers my crotch, and then leave the house, you know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, I'm baking my entire face because I checked the weather and it's gonna be 100 degrees. And I don't want any customers coming up to me and being like, your foundation actually sucks. Oh, and I might as well tell you some work stories today too, you know? But now that I powdered my face, this is the shirt. It is like super cute. It's like this, like, it's like a boyfriend tee, I want to say. Star Wars, and I'm pretty sure this is Chinese. Like, I am almost 100% sure this is Chinese. Okay. And I decided it'd be a good idea to like Google Translate because like I didn't know. And I think this one said like stupid hoe. Like it glitched for like a second on my Google Translate, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. Like this this is it, like, you know. I don't know. It was definitely a glitch. It definitely doesn't say like stupid hoe, but like honestly it could be. It could be a stupid hoe, like telling me like you're actually dumb for buying a shirt in a language you don't know. So part of my job, I also do facials. So typically when I do facials, you know, the customer books an appointment, and then I take them to like a little spa room, and then I perform a facial on them. And I had a really good day one day. I was like, wow, all of the clients today were just like really, really nice. They were just like so funny, and they were just like good to be around, and you could tell like they really enjoyed their time. So I was like, wow, I love that for me, right? And then I started getting into my final client, and she was really testing me. Like, it was crazy. I just felt like no matter like what I did, she would not stop talking about it. Like, oh, you're doing this wrong. Oh, this is how it's supposed to be, and all this stuff. And I was just like, oh my God, here we go. And you know, at some point you're kind of in your mind, you're kind of like, shut up and let me do the facial. Like, you're supposed to be relaxing right now. But I think the thing that ticked me off the most was the fact that when I started, you know, like the Angela Johnson like nail salon comedy skit where she's like, hi honey, what you need today? Like, she decided it was a good idea to put on an Asian accent in front of me. And she wasn't Asian. But, you know, if you're watching this, don't ever think it's okay, especially if you're not Asian, to imitate Asian women in a salon, you know? Not that I work in a salon, but like I'm kind of referencing like the nail salon skit. And so I'm like confused that like people think it's okay when it's not okay, and you're kind of being racist. And this isn't the only time I've ever encountered anyone like being really racist towards me. I remember when I was working like one of my first jobs, I was at the register and some guy was like, oh, can I take this to my car? I don't have money, but like I'll come back with money. And I was like, no, you can't take it to your car because I know you're gonna steal it, you know, like I'm not dumb. So I told him no, and then he like got really angry at me and he was like, well, I don't speak your ching chong language. Okay. Okay, but you heard me. You understood me. Dumb bitch. Get off your high horse. Oof. And then one time I was approached by this kid, this little kid in a grocery store. And they came up to me and they were like, are you from China? Where's your mother? I feel like I haven't done a tutorial with this palette, the Supreme Femme palette, but I kind of want to do like a pink and yellow look. I want something to be like bright and fun, so I think I'm going to go into this one. So another story that I have, I remember working in a location for the first time for the job that I'm going to go to. I'm actually going to go back to that location today, so I better not be tested. But the first day that I ever worked at that location, I texted my manager because they wanted me there early, but I had to go through the employee entrance and I didn't have a code to get into the door. So I texted her, I was like, hey, do you mind sending me your code so I could get in the store? And she was like, yeah, no worries. So she sends me her code. It's all great and dandy. And I'm just kind of nervous at that point because I'm like, well, I really don't know like what to expect because I've never been at this location. I don't know the people. And when I walked through the employee entrance, I didn't know where to walk because I'm actually kind of dumb. So I was like aimlessly walking, trying to find a way out into the area where I was supposed to work. And one of the girls was like talking really loud. And when I walked past her, she was like, oh my God, did you see that girl? She was talking to her friend or whatever. And she was like, yeah, that girl with like hair being like really messy. But mind you, my hair was straight that day. It was straight and sleek. And then I'm like, whatever, you know. So I go down and I find where I'm supposed to work and it's all good and dandy. I see that same girl and then she's like calling her friend and she's like, do you remember that girl that we saw? Apparently she works here. Yeah, no, the one with the messed up hair. Girl, if you don't take your rat's nest looking ass hair out of here, what you talking about? What are you talking about? Things like that rile me up. Like, people really think because of their race and because they're not a minority, like that they can say certain things to you because you are a minority. It is so annoying. I am over it. I hate it. I can't. Like, honestly, like, what is so hard about minding your business? Instead of asking me for help, why are you attacking my looks? kind of changing my mind about wanting to do yellow, and I kind of want to do a Super Shock shadow. I'm going to take Birthday Cake. It's more of like a pink. And then I'm going to take Crimper, and this is just a cream. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to like lightly dust it so that there's a little bit more brightness to the eye look. I decided to do my wings just off camera to save some time. I am looking kind of pale. I need bronzer. But I'm going to just finish off my lower lash line while my lash glue dries on my lashes. So I'm going to just do a pink lower lash line. Super simple, super easy. As a base, we are doing Marc Jacobs Popular. So when I am working with like just a normal pink look, I actually like to make the lower lash line a little dark. So I'm taking a red, and I'm applying this in the outer corner of the eyes just to give it a little bit more depth. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these. These are the Lilly Lashes Hollywood lashes. I applied it with my ShopMissA Glue. And these ones are one of my absolute favorites. I just feel like it flares so nicely. It's just the right length. And even though it's like pretty much the same length from the inner corner to outer corner, it's one of those lashes where it still looks good because it's dispersed and it's not like super heavy. Let's add the depth back into the face with the bronzer. My forehead looks so stark white. My forehead is low-key darker than like the rest of my face. So whenever I feel like I match my neck, my forehead doesn't ever look like it matches, which is why I go so heavy on the bronzer on my forehead. While this video is coming to a near end, let's talk about the good customers that I've had in my life. I've had customers who would bake me brownies, and oh, there's this one lady who used to make me brownies at my old job. And I love them. She used to put walnuts in them, and they used to be like such a nice like gooey center, and oh my god, I miss her. I hope she's well. Someone told me she died, but I hope not. I might make this into a mold. I might put like brown eyeshadow on it. I have a pimple that's like refusing to leave. Then I'm going to take some blush. This one's by Catrice. The bronzer was also by Catrice. And I'm going to really focus this in the center of the face. And then the Fenty highlight. I love this. So I hope no matter what job you're working, I hope that, you know, there are some good people there. And if it's just too toxic, by all means leave, you know. I know it's hard to find another job. Trust me. I went through it. But, you know, sometimes you can't stay in a toxic environment. Like, just how you can't stay in a toxic relationship. You can only stay there for so long until you really cannot handle it, and when it starts to really affect you. I'm gonna do a colored lip. I might do a pink lip. And because I might do a pink lip, I'm gonna do something nude underneath. And this one is the ShopMissA Bikini So Smooth lipstick. Ooh, this look is actually kind of cute. I want my skin to look wet, so I'm actually going to use this Refreshing Rose Water Toner. It doesn't say you're supposed to use it as a setting spray, but you know what? So now that the dry shampoo has had enough time to set, low-key I want to put my hair in a bun. I haven't really done my hair in a bun for work because I usually just keep it down. I'm just putting hair oil in it just so it's just slick when I put it up. I'm going to take my spiral hair tie, and I actually go from the back because it lifts the hair 3 times. Pull it up, fan it, and then tuck. I want people to know that I also accessorize and like I also have my life together. So I'm going to use these little clips that I got from a package. This is by Kits. Are these earrings too much? Should I keep it short and simple? How loud do I want to go? What message do I want to tell the kids today? You know? What's my narrative? What is the story? What is the message? What is this symbolism? Ooh, maybe the drop earrings are nice. I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of geometrical shapes going on. I have triangles, circles, ovals, little things. I look like a librarian now. Yeah, these are cute. Okay. All of the earrings I tried on, they're all from ShopMissA. Yep. Yeah, heard it here. So this is the completed look, everyone. I hope you guys all enjoy this tutorial. This, I know, is a very simple, boring look, but it was fun to talk and chit chat with you guys and tell you guys some stories, get a little riled up in the morning, you know. Do I have to go to work now? I have to make lunch. No, I have time. I have time to make lunch. So I hope you guys all enjoy. I hope you guys have a great day at work if you are going to work, or if you're just chilling at home. Hope you guys have a great day nonetheless, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.